Good evening, and it's nice to see everybody tonight face to face, and I appreciate everyone observing our health protocols. It's been a long year, but it sure is nice to see people in person. Good evening. Tonight we are honoring champions, our students, our winners, who never give up, no matter what the challenges may be. The students here this evening exemplify attributes which are essential for ultimate success in life. Those being never giving up and being resilient, regardless of how difficult things may be. The students we are honoring tonight continue to persevere and are determined in their efforts to succeed, no matter what it takes. They understand the importance of receiving an education, moving forward confidently, step by step, toward their high school diploma and their hopes and dreams. At this time, would our students please stand up so we can applaud you? Students. You're doing a great job, and keep that up. In addition to our students, we have other important people here this evening that we would like to recognize. They are the parents, guardians, grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, and friends who are always there to support and care regardless of the circumstances involved. They are ever present, shoulder to shoulder, to ensure success, and we sure appreciate you. Would you please stand so we can applaud you? Please. Thank you for all your efforts and all your hard work. We appreciate it very much. We also have other important people who give their very best every day to support our students. And they've sure done that this year. And this year has been a challenge for all of us, as we know. Our teachers, our principals, assistant principals, food service staff, paraprofessionals, our custodians, bus drivers, secretaries, our nurses, our counselors, our psychologists, our social workers, the school board, our central office staff, maintenance and operations, and truly an outstanding community that is resolute and ready and willing to do what is necessary to support student success and truly support Graduation Matters Shelton to its fullest degree for all students, not for the few, but for all. Graduation Matters Shelton, we mean it in the Shelton School District. We want every student in our district to graduate and to go beyond to fulfill their dreams and hopes. And tonight, we're honoring students that are strong and determined to make that happen, to be successful no matter what the odds may be. I believe that our students this evening give us tremendous hope and confidence for the future. Never, ever give up. That's the key. Congratulations to our students and everyone who supports them from the heart every day. I wish you all continued success, and Graduation Matters Shelton is exactly what we mean, and we are fighting hard every day to support every one of our students and our families so that their children will graduate from high school and continue life's journey in a very positive and courageous way. Let's go forward from this night to even greater heights in the future. Congratulations to all of you, the families, the friends, and the students. I thank you very much. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of our school board, Sally Carr, and I will tell you as a superintendent, all the great things that are happening in our school district is based on our community working together, our staff working together, and the superintendent and the school board working together to do the things that I know you're aware of that are happening in our school district. It takes a great school board to make all of that happen, and I'm proud to introduce to you Sally Carr, our president. Sally?
So it's been quite a year. I would like to thank all of the families that are here tonight and the friends and the teachers. It's because of you that your students have experienced the success that they have. Dr. Apostle used a word earlier. He said resilient. And our students who are here tonight exemplify that resilience. And a lot of times when we think of resilience, we think of overcoming and the success that happens at the end. But I think one of the really important parts of that word is the fact that it exemplifies trying. It means that you're trying again and again and again, no matter the odds. And these are students that have done that regardless of what they have faced. And like I said, it's been a challenging year, and so all of our staff and our teachers, and especially our students, have faced a lot of difficult odds this year. But your students have done an amazing job. They have been resilient, and they have tried, and they have tried, and they have tried, and as a result, they have achieved success. So thank you for all that you do, for your support of the district, and most of all, for the support of your students. On behalf of the school board, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Tonight, I have the honor of introducing you to an individual who I believe exemplifies true inspiration. She is a person who has overcome and persevered through challenging times and has never given up. I'm so glad that she is here tonight to share her story. Please give a warm welcome to Betty Ure Ostege.
I'm sorry. Good evening, everyone. My name is Betty Uriostegui, and I have worked with Shelton School District for 8 years. During these years, I have worked as a paraeducator, record secretary, bilingual liaison at Shelton High School, and as a McKinney-Vento coordinator, and I'm currently the ELL Student and Family Support Supervisor. It is a pleasure to be here today sharing this night with the most inspiring students. Thank you for being who you are. You all are amazing students who have shown your courage to succeed and not to give up. It has been a hard year, full of struggles and challenges, but you have demonstrated how strong you can be by persevering. When Mrs. Marshall asked me to speak tonight, I had to stop what I was doing and think for a minute. Sometimes it is hard for adults to pause, pat ourselves on the back, and realize that we're doing amazing things with the people around us. It is my honor to be standing in front of you, the most inspiring students. I'm not going to lie and tell you that everything in life is easy. There are struggles, and I have been to a point of giving up. But then I remember there are more reasons to keep fighting than to give up. Remember that opportunities don't happen to you. You must create them. Now, let me share with you a little bit about my life. I immigrated to America in 2005 from Mexico. I was 15 years old. It was not my choice, but I don't regret it. This allowed my family to be together. I came to this country only with a backpack that was full of fear of a new language and a new culture. But my backpack had more than I thought. It was also full of dreams and courage that took me where I am now. However, Soon after immigrating, I added a new word to my vocabulary, racism. I didn't know the meaning of racism until I moved here, but I did not let racism stop from moving forward. You know why? Because I also met wonderful people, people who welcome me with open arms and who believe in me without judging me. My journey with the school district began back in 2013 when a wonderful teacher, Linda Ferguson, who taught all of my 3 kids in preschool, saw a potential in me that at that time I could not see. She encouraged me to apply for a paraeducator position. Soon, I became the record secretary and preschool secretary, working with an amazing group of ladies who I learned so much from, and I started enjoying the community service. This same year, I started a new adventure. With hard work and effort, my sister, my brother, and my father, we started a business, a Mexican restaurant. My family used our experience working in Mexican restaurants to do the work it took to become successful. Now, 8 years later, our restaurant has been selected as the #1 in town. Were these my dream jobs? Not exactly. I have always told my mom that I wanted to be an accountant. I even have my degree in accounting, but my heart is in serving our community. Coming to a country opportunity has allowed me to have a better life, but that better life didn't come on its own. I have to push forward to create opportunities for myself, and I have to get back up every time something did not work. I became a dreamer under DACA back in 2012. DACA, for the ones that don't know, DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival, which is a United States immigration policy that allows some individuals with unlawful presence in the United States after being brought to this country as children to receive a renewable 2-year period of deferred action from deportation and become eligible for a work permit in the U.S. DACA has allowed me to grow professionally, and it felt like the doors that were open to my peers their entire lives were finally open to me. My story, it's an example of the promise that America brings to people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. In reality, there are no secrets to success. It is the result of hard working and learning from failure. After graduating from high school, I didn't have the opportunity to continue my education. Opportunities like the ones we have today did not exist, and that's why I continue to encourage and work with the students to take advantage of the great opportunities they have now to successfully attend college and have a career. I have been a newcomer, an ELL, migrant, and a homeless student, and that's my inspiration to provide resources to our students and families because I want them to have the support I did not have and remove barriers to education of the students who represent the future of our country. I attended college having to be a full-time mom, wife, and worker. It wasn't easy, but I was crazy enough to think I was going to be able to do it, so I did. I am very thankful for everything I have accomplished in life. I thank my parents for always supporting me and encouraging me to keep going. My husband, who I often surprise by telling him he has volunteered to help our community event. My kids, who mean the world to me and who have learned to serve others through my job. Thank you for your support. To my brother, my sisters, family members, and friends, thank you for the smiles, for the support, and for your love. Mr. Hutchinson, thank you for being the grandfather that I never had. I want to end this speech by honoring a great man, Ricardo del Bosque, who I had the privilege not to only work with, but I also call my friend. Ricardo was an inspiration to all of us and will always be on our hearts. We will continue to honor him through our work with our community. Success is not just about what you can accomplish in life. It is also what you inspire others to do. Always be sure that if you can dream it, you can do it. Don't let your fears be bigger than your willingness to succeed. Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to share a little bit about myself.
Thank you so much, Betty, and I think that was an inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing your story. All right, at this time, I'm going to ask our building principals to come off here to the left. Students, if you could come over and join your principal over here on the side. Well, we talked about that, but there's a presentation of the colors.
We could scoot it back right now.
What's
or no?
that?
Did we want to scoot the table back so you could stand in front of the table?
Yeah, that'd be fine. We can do that. Is it one table or
Yeah.
two?
Well, if we can.
We might say that out of respect to the students, if they would stay through the entire ceremony, that would be greatly appreciated.
We would like to ask that all of our students stay for all the presentations this evening as we move through the ceremony. All right, I'd like to introduce the principal of Bordeaux Elementary, Mrs. Hannah Hoff.
Oh, good. Yay, it looks like all of our students are here. That's exciting. Only just now. So, hello, good evening. My name is Hannah Hoff. I'm the principal at Bordeaux Elementary. And I am so proud to be able to introduce to you the most inspiring students at Bordeaux Elementary School. Now, I'm not sure if they know this, but we talked a little bit about why we are recognizing them today, but I'm not sure if they understand that being an inspiring student means that other people want to keep trying, other kids want to keep trying because of you. In fact, even other adults want to keep trying because of you. So thank you for being an inspiration to us all. Okay, first of all, we have Pedro Tomas Miguel. Pedro, can you come on up to the stage? Thank you. You're going to come in front. Okay, so you're going to come in. Okay, Pedro has a strong desire to learn. He has grown so much this year. After his online lessons, he would ask his teacher to stay after with him and teach him more. He is a wonderful boy who does not let challenges stand in his way. Congratulations, Pedro. Next up, we have Lila Ruggles. Come on up, Lila. Lila always attends, always. Go ahead and walk right in. She always participates. She was the first one here this evening. We were not surprised by that. She completes all of her work. She is sweet, she is kind, and she is absolutely wonderful in every way. Lila, thank you for being an inspiration to all of us. Next up, we have Tyler. Come on up, Tyler. Tyler Vilter. You give Tyler a round of applause. Tyler's family has experienced some big changes this year, but he never let that slow him down. Everything he does with excellence. Despite challenges, he always prioritized his learning this year, and so did his family. Thank you. Congratulations, Tyler. Okay, next up is Alani. Hold on one second. Can you guys switch order? Thank you so much. Okay. Alani Johnston, come on up. You're going to be right in front. Okay, Alani has faced many challenges this year as well on her way to achieving her goals, but she has pushed forward even when the path was not easy. She is relentless in her desire to learn. Congratulations, Alani. Okay, and Jayla. Come on up, Jayla. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, this is Jayla Axt York. Jayla is a student who persevered even though there were many obstacles to overcome. She did not let those obstacles interfere with her desire to learn and to do her best. Thank you for being here tonight, Jayla, and to Jayla's family as well. Thank you so much. All right.
Next up, I would like to welcome the principal of Evergreen Elementary, Mrs. Amber Targus.
Okay, I gotta get used to this mask thing. Hello, I'm Amber Targus. I'm the principal at Evergreen Elementary. I'm honored to be here tonight with you all, especially the families and the students who have been working so hard this year. We're really honored to be here with our students that have just done an amazing job. We are so proud of you. They've worked hard this year, they've shown a true love for learning, and they never give up. So I wanna start with my first student, Ricky. Go ahead and come up. Ricky Matias Cruz. Ricky is a wonderful student who always tries his hardest each day. When we found ourselves in 100% remote learning and Ricky had an unexpected trip, he took his hotspot and his computer with him and continued joining class on a plane and in a car. Thank you for your dedication to learning. But I also have an ending to this because I asked all my students what they wanted to do when they grew up and what their favorite classes were. So Ricky loves all his classes. He could not choose. And he wants to be a police officer when he grows up so he can catch all the bad guys. Truly inspiring. We have Carla Pablo next. Come on up, Carla. When she finds things difficult, she doesn't give up, and she actually tries harder. Carla loves to show her teachers what she knows and flourished after getting a stronger internet connection this year. She shows perseverance and motivation to be better each and every day. Carla loves music class the most, and she wants to be a princess when she grows up. Carla, you can do anything. Anchela is my next student, Anchela Pablo Cruz. Anchela is a multilingual learner. She always comes to class with a great attitude. When something is difficult, she puts her best effort into understanding and getting the information she needs to be successful. Anchela's favorite class is Spanish, and she wants to be a teacher when she grows up, just like her teacher, so she can help people. I have Bentley Keys next. Bentley sets regular goals to achieve milestones in his education, which this year have focused on reading. He works hard to help other students succeed and is always willing to try new things. Bentley's favorite class is English, and he aspires to be a chemist. He knows that in order to achieve this goal, he has to work really hard to do so, but I think he can do it. Okay, Emily, I'm gonna try on your last name. I'm gonna try really hard. Emily Hermanajito is next. Emily is a very hardworking and focused student. She is not afraid to make mistakes, and she shows a great attitude towards learning and making growth. Her favorite subject is math, and she wants to be president when she grows up. But she would also be fine playing soccer or being a baker as well. We wish you luck, Emily. Evergreen is so happy to honor all of you today, and thank you for being here.
Next up, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Johnson from Mountain View Elementary School.
All right, thank you so much for all being here this evening. I'm Mrs. Johnson. I'm the principal at Mountain View Elementary, and I'm here with my assistant principal, Mr. Brown-Smith, also known as Eric the Viking. It's an honor for us to be here tonight recognizing these outstanding Mountain View Vikings. Before I honor our students, I really want to acknowledge and thank the families of these students, the moms and the dads, the grandparents, the sisters, the brothers, and even the aunt and uncles, who took on a new role this year as teacher, tech specialist, and even cheerleader. It truly took a village, and our Mountain View community rose to the occasion. Thank you all so much. Our first student up today is Eric Martinez Garcia. We selected Eric as one of our most inspiring students this year because of the hard work and perseverance he has shown. Eric is willing to take on any task, even if it challenges him. When you set a goal for Eric, he plugs away at that goal until he has achieved it. Eric did not let any technology challenges, remote or hybrid schooling stand in the way of all the learning he accomplished this year. Way to go, Eric. Next up, we have Hadley McCauley. Hadley is a wonderful example of a Mountain View Viking. She is kind and respectful to everyone she meets. She attends all meetings. She works very hard to complete every assignment she is given. She's a class leader and a great role model for everybody in her class. She's been cheerful and positive during this unusual school year, and she has handled all of our challenges in technology with humor and grace. Thank you so much, Hadley. Next up, we have Danny Thelman. Tonight, we honor Danny. She is an outstanding second grade student at Mountain View Elementary. She's overcome many challenges, and she has a great attitude along the way. She shows perseverance, and she advocates for herself when she needs help. We are so proud of Danny's accomplishments this year. Way to go, Danny. All right, next up, we have Grace Schweitzer. We have selected her as one of our most inspiring students. Hi, Grace. There are many reasons we did this year. This has not been an easy year for anyone, and it hasn't been very easy for Grace either. But she continues to work hard, even when faced with challenges. She comes to class every day with her fabulous, witty, and sparkling personality, and she lights up every room that she enters. Thank you, Gracie. Lastly, we would like to honor Donna Ahilon Pablo. We're honoring her tonight because of her work ethic, her kindness, and her positive personality. She is truly an inspiration to her teachers and her classmates. Donna goes above and beyond when doing all schoolwork. She completes not only her classroom assignments, but she completes every assignment she can in Imagine Learning, simply because she has the desire to push herself to do the very best and to constantly learn. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Brady from Olympic Middle School.
Good evening. The students nominated tonight exemplify our OMS expectations: to be safe, kind, and to work hard. This year was especially challenging, and these 5 students stepped up to the plate and gave their best, not only academically, but also in the way that they treated their classmates. All of these students are a real inspiration. So our first student is unable to be with us tonight, but we do want to take a moment to recognize her. I would like to share her teachers say she always greets her classmates, she volunteers to participate, and she always has a smile with a positive attitude and brightens the room. You may remember her from a school board meeting where we showed a video that she made to celebrate her heritage. She is a joy to be around, and that student is Mary Crease Gaspar Zacharias. Our next student is not afraid to ask questions and inspires great conversations in class. He is inquisitive and works hard to complete his assignments. He is a positive influence in the classroom, so congratulations, Isaiah Hernandez Soto. All right, this next student has excellent attendance. She arrives to class on time and greets her teachers and her classmates. She completes all of her work and shows a real investment in her school progress. She advocates for herself, and at the beginning of the year even called the school and talked with the secretary to have her help get logged into K-12. So she is an inspiration for sure. Congratulations to Yarita Pablo Agilian. All right, the next student is always trying to better himself. He accepts difficult challenges and knows he will learn something from each challenge that he faces. He has a great sense of humor and is an all-around positive and impressive student, and that is Quentin Beecraft. Our final student tonight speaks 3 languages. She is always happy to be at school. She has a great positive attitude and believes in herself. She helps her peers and has inspired others by being a good friend and a great student. Congratulations to Ana Perez Paez. All right, a final applause for our OMS students. Great job. And thank you to all of our OMS families that joined us tonight.
I'd like to welcome Mr. Juves from Olympic Bay Junior High School.
Well, good afternoon. I am Mario Juves, and I am honored to serve as principal for Oakland Bay Junior High School this year. One of the things that when we think about education, sometimes people think it's a one-way street where knowledge and education and examples flow from one person to another. But we know that that's not the reality. A good education is one where it flows both ways. And tonight, we get to honor 5 students who, through their actions and words and perseverance and resilience, have inspired their peers and their teachers. Our first recipient of the Most Inspiring Student Award is John Stevens Salas Marquez. John is engaging, dedicated, and brings energy and excitement to his classes. He projects positivity and is a joy to have in class as his teachers. He is full of energy and is always on point, and in a very challenging time, brings positivity and joy to the classroom. Congratulations, John. Our next recipient is Jasmine Mejia. Jasmine consistently strives for success. She is committed to success, and she is committed to making sure that no barriers or obstacles prevent her from receiving the education that she so richly deserves. Her commitment to her education is an inspiration to her teachers and her classmates. Jasmine, congratulations. Our next recipient is Gracie Garut. Gracie is viewed as a strong leader by her teachers and peers. She is also the voice of the Bay on Mondays and Tuesdays by assisting in morning announcements. Her commitment to the Bay is an inspiration for teachers and students alike. Congratulations, Gracie. Our next winner and recipient for Most Inspiring Student at Oakland Bay is Trenton Florick. Trenton is a great communicator and expresses his words well. His actions are inspirational and motivational. Trenton always rises to the occasion and is an example to teachers and students alike for perseverance and resilience. Congratulations, Trenton. And last but certainly not least, our final recipient is Michael Carlson. He's described by teachers and peers as self-motivated. Michael is a lifelong learner. He is motivated to expand his knowledge beyond the classroom. Michael truly embraces his education and inspires his peers in their educational pursuits. Congratulations, Michael. And could I get one last final applause for all of the Oakland Bay Junior High School Most Inspiring Students? As we say when we are done speaking in meetings and in conversations, go Bay. Thank you.
Next up, we have Mr. Kipper from Shelton High School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bruce Kipper, and I am the proud principal at Shelton High School. And I first want to just thank everybody for welcoming me to the community. It's a pleasure to be in this community, and it's a pleasure to serve our students and our families. So thank you very much for having me here. We have 5 students that we want to recognize tonight that have really persevered and as we like to say at Shelton High School, shown a tremendous amount of resiliency. But they didn't do it alone. Without their families, their guardians, and their parents, a lot of this would not have happened. So I want, on behalf of our school district and Shelton High School, I want to thank all of our families, all of our parents and guardians for helping in this journey along the way. So thank you. First up, we have Haley Dimmick. Haley's a 9th grader here at Shelton High School. And as you know, entering 9th grade during a normal year has its challenges, let alone entering 9th grade during a worldwide pandemic. Haley has shown grit, determination, and resiliency through it all. One of her teachers commented, "It has been so rewarding to work with Haley as she has turned the corner and faced her challenges head on." Congratulations, Haley. Our next student is Victor Pablo Mendoza. When the pandemic hit, Victor had to work during the day and complete his schoolwork at night. He never let all the adversity deter him from passing his classes and moving towards graduation. He has overcome obstacles because of his great attitude. And the best part of it all is Victor wants to be a teacher so he can help others. Congratulations, Victor. Next up, we have Joan Nunez Acosta. Joan is an exemplary student in all regards. He has persevered under tremendous hardship and turmoil by showing the very best part of himself to his family and his teachers. His kind heart and compassion for others shines through in his daily life. Congratulations, Joan. Next up, we have Angeline Elguero Mateo. During this year of distance learning, Angie has been responsible for serving as a learning coach for her younger siblings. In addition, she works at a local grocery store, as well as is active in student government. If that wasn't enough, she's an officer in the Health Occupation Students of America's Club, and her project she submitted recently placed 3rd in state and qualified for the bid to the Nationals in Orlando, Florida. And, oh, by the way, she's a member of our powerlifting team, so don't mess with her. One last student that couldn't be here tonight that we want to recognize is Maggie Bachmeyer. Maggie has stood tall as she has many unexpected events happen to her and thrown her way during this year. Instead of becoming deterred, she has worked extremely hard, and her focus on reaching the goals has been unwavering. Maggie has demonstrated grit and resiliency this year and is a great representative for Shelton High School. Again, thank you to everybody, and thank you to all of the students, including our own here at Shelton High School. And again, thank you parents and guardians for your support. And now we're going to pass it on.
All right, next up we have Mrs. Hosford from Cedar High School.
Good evening. Thank you all. My name is Amber Hosford, and I am the proud principal of Cedar High School, which is our newest high school in Shelton School District. So go Sasquatches. Sasquatch I don't know. Anyway, I am very excited to honor our first most inspiring students of Cedar High School this evening. We have two students, unfortunately, who were unable to make it this evening, but I do want to honor them as well. Our first student is Xochi Elguero. Xochi is a very dedicated student. She's always willing to help out. She's always smiling. She meets me every morning as I hand her her Chromebook, and she always puts a smile on my face. So very proud, inspirational student. Our other student that was unable to make it this evening is Madison Winery. Madison has been able to complete all of her coursework. She's been doing it all through Zoom as she moved out of the state and didn't want to leave us. So we're very thankful that she's watching via Zoom right now. So congratulations, Madison, wherever our cameras are. So another very inspirational student for us. Our first student that we have present is Ruth Ann Wood Miller. Ruth Ann is a team player. She's involved in many clubs, has taken on some leadership roles and activities. She's always supportive of her classmates, and I always look forward to seeing her smiling face as she talks to me on quite a bit of occasions in the school day. So she always makes me smile, so congratulations. Our next student is Robbie Amundsen. Robbie is one of the most kind students that I've ever met. He has great attendance and takes pride in being at school every day and working hard. When we were in distance learning, he would still make time to come in on occasion when we would allow students into the building for extra support and help. He's a great reader, and I always love to see what new things he's reading that he can tell me about. So congratulations, Robbie. And our final student is Gray Hallmark. Gray is a new student that has come to us from out of state and has done an amazing job on adjusting and fitting in well at Cedar High School. She has done some amazing things. She always makes me smile. She's very willing and eager to help. She has taken a large role in our yearbook class and has always hounded me when I needed to have projects done. So she's always there to make sure I get my assignments turned in on time, and she does the same. So very proud of you, Gray. Nice job. So again, thank you all. I'm very proud of all of our inspiring students of our first class of Cedar High School. So, and again, thank you to all the parents and guardians of all of our students. We couldn't do it without you, and our students wouldn't be where they are. So thank you so much.
Next up, we have Mrs. Anderson from Choice Middle and Choice High School.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for welcoming us here tonight to honor our students. We are so proud of our class of Choice students this year. And we do have middle and high school there. And our students have been so resilient coming to school when we allowed them to come to small groups, in the hybrid model, and then also so many students Zooming day after day after day, which takes a lot of energy if you've tried to Zoom all day. So we're very proud of them all. We are going to start with our first student. Well, let me start actually with the student who wasn't able to be here tonight. Summer Stoller, let's give her a round of applause. Summer has been with us for a number of years. She is an amazing student. She's been showing up to Zooms every day, one of our seniors who has all of her graduation requirements all done, and we're looking forward to giving her her diploma here in a couple of weeks. And she's one of the kindest students I've had the chance to work with, so congratulations to Summer. Then our first student here tonight representing our Choice Middle School is Abby Herzel. Abby was selected by the teachers because she has just been a great participant in the school this year. While she's very quiet, she always is participating, doing what the students ask. She's very kind to others, and she's very supportive of her peers. And even right when we were able to start back in school, we had Abby there attending really great attendance every day. So thank you, Abby, and congratulations. Our next student that we want to honor is Aiden Stocking-Hawker. I've had the pleasure of knowing Aiden for a couple of years. Aiden has done a great job this year. He's been mostly on Zoom, although he was able to come in for some of our groups on campus. And Aiden is one of the best artists we have around. He loves to draw his own comic books and create his whole own stories and characters. And he's really excelled this year in the Zoom world, and we're just super proud to have Aiden as part of our Choice family. Next, we have Mackenzie Wilkes. Her teacher also refers to her as Mac Attack. I don't know if that's her nickname with everyone, but it is with her teacher. And Mackenzie is one of our students who went to Shelton High School and then came and joined us for our Pathways program. Mackenzie always has a smile on her face. She is a lot of fun to work with. The other day I was out in their class and she was cooking and I got to eat her fresh cooked waffles, which were amazing. And Mackenzie just got a job at Alderbrook, which we're extremely proud of her for. And then our final Choice student that we want to honor tonight is Olivia Zettelmeyer. Olivia has also been with Choice for a couple of years. She's an extremely kind student who's always willing to help others as needed. While she's quiet in the classroom, she's always doing her work as the teachers ask, very respectful, and she's just made great progress, and I think she's now ahead of credits to graduate, so we're very proud of Olivia. Great job. And again, thank you. Also, like the other principals have said, without the parents and the guardians and the families, it's been a tough year for you too. So thank you all for supporting us and trusting us with your students. Thank you.
So here they are, Shelton School District's 2021 Most Inspiring Student Award recipients. Let's congratulate them. All right, I'd like to thank everyone for their support and being part of this very special occasion tonight. As you exit, you'll notice we'll have our mascots out there, and they will be passing out some Most Inspiring Student Award chocolates to all of you. Thank you for coming, and have a great evening.